first, let's say bye to Leo. Bye, Leo. On my way to give another tour. It sure will be nice to see the ocean. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, so the tour starts here. We're heading towards the quaint little village of historic Carlsbad, California. It's 69 degrees Fahrenheit or 21 degrees Celsius on a Wednesday at 11:02 a.m. Here we are on the corner of Carlsbad Village Drive, and I have to say the ocean breezes today are very cool and crisp, and it feels like autumn. It's very beautiful out today. I just got to stop really quickly and take a peek at this golf cart. I've always wanted to live in a cute little village. A lot of these coastal towns, people have their own golf carts and they drive around in them to stop at the local restaurants or go get some food or just to go by the water. It's so cute. It looks like so much fun. So anyway, we're approaching Carlsbad Village Drive and we're going to turn the corner here. You can see right here on the corner they have a family-friendly patio seating, but it's also dog friendly, and I thought that was really nice. I really think that's nice that they allow your pets to be there on the patio with you. So coming up here on the left, right here, it's not open yet, but it's a strawberry chocolate dip strawberries. It's like a little shop, and I've had them before and I would highly recommend them. They are really, really good. Good chocolate dipped strawberries. Chocolate dipped anything is good, I think, in my opinion. I love that. Well, let's start our historical tour here. So the history of Carlsbad starts with a visionary named Gerhard Schutt. He was a Civil War veteran and he earned the title Father of Carlsbad. And you can find this information at the carlsbad.com blog, which I will put in the description box below. So Schutt, we're about to approach right here the inn, the twin inn that he built in 1887. It was a Victorian mansion, and it's still Victorian today. We're going to get a shot of that in a minute, but it's under construction right now, but you can still see the very top of it. But anyway, the blog, it goes on to say how this inn was a cornerstone of the town's history. I would agree with that because Schutt and his partners, they had a huge vision for the community. They wanted to see small farms and elegant homes lining the streets with little eucalyptus trees and right there by the sea and the ocean. It was a really grand vision, and I'm sure if we could go travel back in time, it was beautiful. So what I'm going to do is cross the street. I'm going to go on the other side so you can get a better view of the inn now, today. So let's go ahead and look at the Carlsbad sign. I like that. And we're going to, I'm going to go across the street so we can get a better shot of it. So I'm across the street now, and you can see the top of the inn right there. And you can see the construction a little bit. But this is what the inn looked like way back then. It was originally a private residence, and in 1917 it became famous for all-you-can-eat fried chicken dinners, and people from everywhere would come for these dinners, including Hollywood stars. And sometimes they were greeted by plastered chickens outside, and it was supposed to be funny. And all the food, even though it was just fried chicken, it must have been very good fried chicken because it was on blue willow china. And they also had other lively gatherings in this inn. You can just imagine what it was like back then. Let's go ahead and keep walking down Carlsbad Village Drive along these beach shops and restaurants. just going to stop here for a moment and take a look at this little boutique shop. You know, oftentimes when you're at the beach and you forget an article of clothing like your swimsuit, you want to stop at these beach shops, look at the prices because you think it might be higher. But look, not too bad. I mean, $33, 50% off for these nice pants. Not bad. Glad we checked that out. Let's keep walking on this beautiful day. The breezes aren't too strong, but they're just right and perfect. So it looks like we're approaching a restaurant here. And I don't remember, I've been on this street many times, but I don't remember this. They have award-winning tacos here. It looks nice. It's voted the best Mexican restaurant and the best tacos. I'm gonna have to try this someday. So what we're coming right here up to is, it's called Knockout Pizza. And our family have been here many, many times. We come here often. In fact, when we come to this area, it's one of the main places we go. And the pizza's really good because you can get it by the slice. And then you can just sit here and look outside and watch people walk by. They have beer and other, soft drinks. It's just a really nice area. So now we're jumping over here, getting closer to the ocean. I had to stop and look at this. Restoration Plus. But that is not restored. So I don't know if that really gives you confidence to hire them. But maybe that's what the point is, to get you interested in it. So let's start heading towards this step way, like a staircase, and not get run over by anybody. Here, can you hear the ocean? We're going to go down these stairs and go to the beach. So,
hello. Is it okay if I film you? Is it okay if I film you? This is so nice. Beautiful.
I love that there's artists on the beach creating their art, being inspired by the sea. This gentleman is from another country, and he says that he loves to paint with oil paints.
Pretty.
Is what he told me.
Wow. Thank you. Beautiful.
Well, let's head back down the stairs. Okay, so we're here now at the water. I'm taking my shoes off because I want to walk in the sand and wiggle my toes in the sand and just feel like I'm walking on the beach. So let's walk over here by the water, get a little closer, take in all these views, just soak them all in. But I do have to say that you can't mention Carlsbad and the sea and water without mentioning John Fraser. The reason why I want to mention him is because he lived here in the 1800s and he was digging on his farm and he hit some mineral water. It was an uncovered mineral spring, and they discovered that it had healing properties, and it became a famous spa, and people from all over the world came to Carlsbad to bathe and to drink this miracle elixir water, and people just loved it. And that also made Carlsbad be on the map and brought so many people here. Hello, said the sea. I am off to spin a tale of sailors of long ago, when the breeze was old and the cloudy sky whispered to the starry night. Hello to the lonely ship sailing to the shore, waiting, waiting to fill its idle bilge with quiet laughter. Goodbye, said the sea, until the dawn when I will rise once more. Okay, so let's continue our tour. We're going to go back up the stairs, and here to the left, this building is actually a residential senior home. And we've got a lot of stairs to go up. So let's go up these stairs and continue our tour. So as we walk back down the road, it'd be good to mention that Carlsbad is also famous for its flower fields. So I'd like to talk a little bit about that. The flower fields at Carlsbad Ranch, they date back a century. And this information is at californiagrown.org, which will also be in my description below. But it began with a gentleman named Luther Gage. He was an early settler, a horticulturist. He planted the first seeds in the early 1920s. And then over the decades, the operation grew under the care of the Frazee family. And then Edwin Frazee became a renowned grower of these flowers. And if you can come to the flower fields, which are not blooming now, these are older pictures, but they will in May. So let's go ahead and head back down Carlsbad Boulevard, and let's go by the train station, which we're doing.